Man, God dang, look at this. Oh, shit. Man, look, what is he thinking about at this moment? Like, what is he seeing in his head? He gotta be thinking like, oh, man, I got knocked the F out. Oh, man, am I still alive? I think this man is having a deep conversation with God. I think Usman and God are having contact with each other. I think he saw God. He saw God himself. Because he's looking up in the heavens right now. Because this man's soul is clearly out of his body. Now, people will say, Coach, why are you hating on Usman? Why? I'm not hating on Usman. I'm not hating on him at all. I just really, okay, I'll put it like this, okay? Him losing is a good thing in my world, okay? See, people say, man, Coach, man, why are you hating on black fighters? And that's kind of comical, too, in itself, because then I get from the other end, well, Coach, man, you only like black fighters. So it's like I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't, okay? So either way, I'm damned, okay? So I'm just going to say what I got to say. This man was part of the, Ho Rogan is one of us campaign. He was one of the leaders. Him and Israel Adesanya. Okay, these two guys were the, Ho Rogan is one of us, campaign. That guy. Okay, and isn't it funny, man? He was saying that Ho Rogan is his friend, and that's his buddy, and they're gonna always be boy they tight. His same friend was ridiculing him getting knocked out. Now, understand me. Understand when I say this, okay? Ho Rogan has a commentary job to do, okay? He got a job, and when a knockout like that happened, the excitement of somebody getting knocked out is there. But you know what Ho Rogan continued to do? What was crazy? Ho Rogan continued. He continued. He kept saying, man, let's just play this knockout. Let's keep playing the knockout. Let's keep playing it. And then he started to ridicule Kamaru Usman. Yeah, your boy was ridiculing you. I mean, ridiculing you. DC, y'all supposed to be friends, was ridiculing you. Come on, hey man, this guy wrote his own obituary when he put his hands down. He wrote his own obituary, man. I mean, they was making fun of this guy. But these your friends, Kamaru. These your boys. These your boys. See, this, I almost want to say this is what you get. This is what you get because, see, your head got too big. His head got too big. It got too big, and he was totally so dismissive of Leon Edwards. And I thought, man, he can't be thinking like a true champion. He was so dismissive of Leon Edwards. It was like Nunes when she fought Juliana Pena the first time. She was so dismissive of Juliana Pena the first time. See, I look at this, man. When you overlook your opponent, when you continue to do that, when all you do is you overlook your opponent and you're thinking ahead instead of thinking about the person in front of you, that's a breeding ground for getting your ass whooped. Okay, now I can't say Kamaru got his ass whooped. I can say he got his ass knocked out. Okay, it wasn't that he got caught. Okay, when Leon Edwards, he threw that jab, occupied Kamaru Usman with the jab. Kamaru Usman tried to take his head off center line, and then Leon Edwards threw that kick up there, man. It was beautifully placed. It was beautifully placed. Like, you can't even, like, legit, guys, to be honest, that's probably one of the most like technically sound head kicks and most devastating head kicks I've ever seen in MMA. I'm talking about like Leon Edwards, like that. If you want to know how to throw a proper head kick, this dude Leon Edwards, man. You can watch how he threw this head kick and knocked out Usman. I'm talking about, man, he got Usman like he done seen a ghost. Usman like I don't know what, man. What this boy thinking right now? And y'all get mad at me, Coach. People, why are you hating on black fighters? No. I'm not hating on black fighters because I congratulated Leon Edwards. I congratulated that brother Leon Edwards. I congratulated him. But see, this guy, him and Izzy Adesanya, they've done too much tap dancing. It's too much licking boots with these guys. It's too much of that, y'all. It's too much. Man, come on. How do you lead the campaign? And everybody and their mama know what Ho Rogan represents. Everybody and their mama know, okay? The guy is running around here, okay? laughing, talking about the N word and, hey, say the N word, say the N word. That's what Ho Rogan was trying to get his guests to do, say the N word, and then laugh at it. Oh, but he did that 10 years ago. He did it 10 years ago. Well, and you know what? I'm gonna tell you what's an insult. Why I can tell you right now that Ho Rogan is still the same guy, and he still probably talk about these things behind closed doors. Because when Izzy Adesanya stood up and said, "Hey, I'm black. I'm black, and Ho Rogan is my N word. That's my N word." What did Ho Rogan do? He took that same outburst by Izzy. He put it on his Instagram. Now, if they really don't like that word, if they really, because, Ho Rogan in his apology said it was a vile, evil word and he shouldn't have said it. If he didn't like it, why did he post it on his Instagram? See, the thing of it is, people are so stupid. People are so stupid. And this guy right here, it was more or less like, I'm so cool with Joe, and Joe's a good guy, and Joe ain't, well, he never said nothing racist to me. He ain't never said nothing racist to me. Well, people can change, okay. Then Kamaru, if people can change, and this is my thing, Kamaru, because Kamaru said, I think Joe can change. Okay, cool. Why are people still getting on Michael Vick about these dog fighting charges? How do you explain that? How come Ray Rice can't catch a break? If people forgive you and that's in your past, Ray Rice can't catch a break. How you gonna explain this? I mean, it's crazy. And how come John Jones? How come John Jones can't catch a break? Because people keep bringing up John Jones' past. John Jones can't catch a break. From here, from up and down the MMA world, John Jones, people still, they criticize what this man has done. They talk about all the trouble he's caused. And this was years ago. And people think that John Jones can't change. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. And DC, he guilty too. He guilty too. He used to talk about some of the trouble John Jones got in. And this is crazy. It's crazy. But DC ain't say one word about his boy using the N-word. Ain't said one word about his boy using the N-word all them years ago. Nothing. But we still want to bring up John Jones' past. You see, this is why guys like Kamaru Usman, I had to take a deep look at this. This guy, he used to be a solid brother at one point in time, man. Then he went to begging Dana White for paydays. Like begging. I remember he was on an interview and Dana was on the interview and they were on it together. And he was sitting there begging Dana White for another fight. And Dana was like, dude, you ought to be fine, man. You done made some good money. Yeah, but I want another one. I want another payday. I want another. Like, sitting there begging Dana. I mean, this man, you should have told Dana to hurry up and drop his pants because Kamaru was ready to do whatever he needed to do to get this fight. He was ready to do whatever he needed to do to get this damn fight. And, I'm sitting here like, dude, you're the champion of the world, bro. Why are you begging? Why are you begging? What are you begging this man for? It is what it is, man. I hope, more than likely, I don't know if Leon Edwards going to be able to keep the belt. I hope he do. Leon Edwards, man, I got so sick and tired of hearing Kamaru's story. I was much more impressed with Leon's story. It just, I don't know, it just, something, I can relate to Leon Edwards. I can relate to this man's struggle. I can relate to him. And when he was talking, you knew that he was sincere about what he had to do to get to where he is. And then you hear Kamaru, running around talking about, well, I had to fight John Jones, man. There's got to be some money in it. Or, him talking about he wanted to be like a star and all this other stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, man, shut up, man. Shut up. But he got everything that was coming to him. He got everything. Now, no, now I'm not going to join in and join a bunch of people like Colby Covington. That don't, I know Colby's going to do what he do. But see, this dude right here, man, you don't stand up for a guy. Okay, you don't stand up for a racist. Like, you don't stand up for these people. And then think that, people are going to be on board with you. No. These are my afterthoughts. He got knocked out. Okay? If you fight long enough, eventually somebody gonna knock you out. If you fight long enough, somebody gonna knock you out. That's just what it is. I can't wait to see some of the memes, man. I can't wait. I'm gonna get me a few of these memes on him because it's gonna be some. But I think Kamaru Usman learned a very, very hard lesson. Underestimate nobody. Underestimate them. Be prepared for everything and fight to the end. Fight to the end. Don't get laxed at the end. Because and fighters do this. Kamaru Usman ain't the only fighter to just let the time run out. He's not the only person to do that. Many fighters do that. And he figured, hey, Leon Edwards tired, ain't nothing else he gonna be able to do. And I pretty much got this fight in the bag. Let me just go ahead and just, ride this fight out. That's what he thought. Leon Edwards had different intentions. Leon Edwards had a different game plan. Leon Edwards was like, yo, no, this belt mine. It's mine. And then all the emotion that Leon Edwards showed, man, when he won that belt, man, you can see the pain that this man has been through in life. And in that one moment, man, finally, somebody who deserved it. Finally, somebody who not out here clout chasing. Okay, finally, somebody who actually worked hard. Guys, you didn't see a lot of Leon Edwards in the news. You didn't see this guy up in the news all the time. This man was in that gym dying, killing himself in the gym, perfecting his craft. This man wasn't out here, making a spectacle of himself. Leon Edwards was out here grinding, putting in that work. He wasn't name dropping Usman or name dropping this person like we know Kayla Harrison to do. This man, Leon Edwards, was in that damn gym, and I'm talking about he was grinding hard as hell. And this is the result. See, while Kamaru Usman was trying to be a star, this man, Leon Edwards, was hungry. He was trying to eat. Leon Edwards trying to eat out here in these streets. They trying to eat in these streets, man. Kamaru Usman, he lost his hunger, man. He lost his hunger, and he not the straight savage that he used to be. He ain't that guy no more. And I'm going to tell you something. Yes, Kamaru Usman is going to be the favorite in the rematch. Y'all know he is. But I tell you this, man. What if Leon Edwards can pull it off again? What if he can defeat Kamaru Usman again? I mean, this man even had his own takedown in the fight. And you know that his skills are just going to be evolved. They're just going to get better and better. But Dana White said that they're going to fight in 2023. Dana White already said that they're going to fight again. So there's going to be a trilogy, okay? I can tell you that I do look forward to the trilogy, okay? Outside of how I feel about Usman, I look forward to the trilogy. I mean, Usman is a good fighter, okay? Notice I didn't say this man was trash because he got beat. We don't do that in MMA. This man has never been trash. I will say this, Kamaru Usman is a hell of a fighter, okay? And this man, what my personal how I feel about him, I'm going to put that aside in these next few statements. Kamaru was a hell of a champion. This man tough as nails. And Kamaru Usman done been through some stuff, which really shocked me, his stance towards Ho Rogan. But this man was a hell of a champion. He fought his ass off, okay? But Leon Edwards just had a different idea. And you know what, Usman? This look right here, this look is never going to go away in the minds of MMA fans. This look is going to be home of a million memes. But maybe now, Kamaru, you've had some time to think about who you really need to support.